You're walking in that twilight woods, or maybe you're just bringing in the garbage cans and you hear a noise in the dark, a rustling in the trees, just enough to tell you you're not alone out there. What goes through your mind at that moment? For a lot of us, it's a scary animal. That bear or mountain lion you imagine slinking through the dark with teeth and claws. Sure, you live in the city. Nothing like that is going to jump out from behind the doghouse, but how sure are you? There's so much on the internet and in the news about scary animals close to home. In big cities like Chicago, right here in the East where I am, sometimes literally in the backyard. What is going on out there? This season, 30% Wild is about scary creatures that live in your backyard, your neighborhood, or your town. Are they closer than they used to be, or do we just think they are? When someone sees a wolf in the suburbs, what does it mean? During the pandemic, most of us spent a lot more time outside, and plenty of people took up hiking or biking or something else. So maybe you're reacquainted with the outdoors around you, and stories about wolves and bears feel closer to home than they used to. If that's you, this show is for you. Maybe it's climate change and rewilding that's pushing and pulling wildlife toward where we live. Wildlife is under a ton of pressure from us in myriad ways, and many species are in decline. So, why are we running into them more? Maybe it's our technology, the cell phones and the little cameras we have everywhere. They just make us think the wolf is at the door. Or maybe they make it visible to us the wolf has always been at the door or in the backyard. Maybe it's just in our heads, a guilty conscience from the deep unease about the state of our relationship with nature. Maybe that climate doom and scary animal sightings are related. The relentless awareness we can't control the fires and floods we see around us, this gut feeling that all isn't well out there. Maybe nature is looking to turn the tables. It could just be proximity. We're pushing farther into wild areas to build houses, to find solace from the stresses of daily life, and recently to escape the pandemic. But we're not alone in the woods. More often than you'd think, we aren't the only species in our neighborhoods either. What's the most dangerous animal in your backyard? What does it mean to face your fears of scary animal encounters, but also of life in a climate changed world? How is nature creeping in around the edges of life in your neighborhood and in the tales you tell yourself about where you live? Do you really know what's watching you in the woods?